Hey kids, it's me, Teacher A. In this video, we're going to solve for the unknown in each number. Okay, let's start. Okay, before we start, I want you to recall the combination formula. Okay, so eto yon. Okay, in terms of factorials. Right? Tapos, itong mga to, iba't iba lang notation for combination. You can have CNR or NCR or like this. Okay? Pero ito ata ang ginagamit ninyo. Alright? In terms of factorials, the combination formula is equal to n factorial divided by n minus r factorial times r factorial, where r is less than or equal to n. So, dapat komportable na kayo sa formula na ito and confident na kayong mag-evaluate ng factorials. Okay? We will start with some examples wherein we just directly substitute the value of n and the value of r. Okay? So, for example, okay, let's have number 1. So, we have C and then 8, 3. Okay, so this is your n. Yeah? And this is your r. Okay? Tapos, isa-substitute nyo lang dito. Your n is 8, so that's why you have 8 factorial. And then, sabi dito, n minus r. So, you have 8 minus 3 because your r is 3. And then, finally, r factorial. So, you have 3 factorial here. So, dapat marunong kayong mag-substitute. And then, the next thing we do is, we evaluate, we simplify. Okay? So, tingnan nyo ang gagawin ko ha. Okay. What is 8 minus 3? It's 5, right? So, this one is 5 factorial. Okay? Which one is bigger? 5 factorial or 3 factorial? 5 factorial, right? So, bakit ko tinanong yon? Kasi I will advise you to not expand 5 factorial. Do not write it as 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Why? Because, tingnan nyo kung anong gagawin ko kay 8 factorial. Ganito. So, instead of writing 8 factorial as 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hindi ko na sinulat. Nag-stop na ako kay 5 factorial. Okay? Kasi diba ang 5 factorial, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right? So, hindi ko na sinulat yun. Nag-stop na ako. Ginawa ko lang siyang 5 factorial. So, that's one technique to save time. Why? Because, tingnan nyo, magka-cancel lang sila. You see? Ang dali, right? And then, tingnan nyo to. What is 3 times 2? It's 6, right? So, magka-cancel out itong with 6 in the numerator. So, you only have what? What is 8 times 7? 56. Divided by 1, it is 56. So, madali lang mag-evaluate kapag isa-substitute lang natin ang value ni n at saka value ni r. By the way, if you want to check, you may want to use your calculator. Kasi most calculators have this combination key. Okay, let me show you. So, this is a combination where n is 8 and r is 3. Okay? So, again, this one is a different calculator. Make sure that you know how to use your calculator. You know where is the combination key in your calculator. Alright? Let me evaluate this using my calculator. Okay, so I press 8. And then this is the combination key here in my calculator. And then R is 3. And then equals 56. Okay? So, pang-check nyo lang ito, yung calculator, yung combination key ng calculator ninyo. What about this one? Nakita nyo? Same yung n. This is your n. Okay? And then this is your r. Nakita nyo? Okay. So, let's solve this. Okay? So, sabi dito, n factorial. So, we have 9 factorial divided by, okay, n minus r factorial. So, we're going to have n, so 9 minus 9 factorial. And then, r factorial. So, our r is 9 also. So, 9 factorial. Okay? Tapos, pag chinek ninyo, tingnan nyo to. This will cancel out. Yeah? Okay? So, what is 9 minus 9? It is 0. What is 0 factorial? It's 1. Okay? So, wala naman na to, nag-cancel out. So, that's 1 also. Okay? Ito ay 1 din. So, the answer here is 1. Alright? Actually, you can generalize. Okay? Na basta pareho yung N and R, okay? The answer is 1. Okay? Tingnan ninyo to. Ayan. Ito yung generalization. Ito yung N, tapos yung R, N din. Okay? If we apply the combination formula, N factorial divided by N minus R factorial times N factorial, nakita nyo? Okay? Magka-cancel ito. Okay? Tapos, what is N minus N? 0. And then, you have to get its factorial. 0 factorial, it's 1. So, pag nag-cancel ito, 1 yan. Tapos, 1 din to. So, this is 1. Okay? So, you may want to remember it always that kapag pareho yung N at saka R and it's a combination, the answer is always 1. Alright? Okay, let's have more. Okay, I will leave this number as an exercise. Okay? Please write this in terms of factorials. Okay? And then try to simplify. I'm going to give you the final answer here. Okay? The numerical value using my calculator and its combination key. Okay? So, we have 8. And then this is my combination key. Then taken 6. Right? And we get 28. Okay? So, please try to solve it on your own. And you should be getting 28. Okay, let's try another one para mas ma-practice pa kayo. Okay? So, we have here C1410. So, this means you have 14 objects. And out of 14 objects, you're going to select 10 at a time. Alright? So, applying again the formula, N factorial, okay, over N minus R factorial times R factorial. Okay? What is 14 minus 10? It's 4 factorial, right? Which one is bigger? 10 factorial or yung 4 factorial? 10 factorial. Do not expand 10 factorial kasi makikita nyo magka-cancel out din to. Okay? So, let me show you. Okay, so yung 14 factorial, sinulat ko as 14 times 13 times 12 times 11 times 10 factorial. Nag-stop na ako because magka-cancel naman siya. Okay? And then, yung sagot dito, 14 minus 10, which is 4 factorial, sinulat ko siya as 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Okay? Tapos, titingnan ko kung may magka-cancel yan with the numerator. For example, what is 4 times 3? Diba? 12. So, itong 4 times 3, 12. So, magka-cancel out yan with 12 here. Alin pa dyan? Okay, ito pa. 2 at saka yung 14, di ba? Mawawala na to. Magka-cancel yan with 14. And then, this becomes 7. Okay? And then, you get the final answer. You multiply 7, 13, and 11. So, you will get 1001. Alright? Okay, so let me write. 1001. Alright? Okay, for this set of exercise, okay, so we are going to solve for n. Alright? Okay, so isolve natin tong tatlong ito. Okay, again, I want you to recall the combination formula. Okay? Your r is less than or equal to n. But before we start, I want you to recall this one. Okay? Anong ibig sabihin ng n factorial? Okay, it means that, or it is equal to n times n minus 1 times n minus 2. So, inuubos lang yung n hanggang maging 1. Okay? Continuous lang na nagmaminus ng 1. Okay? Yun lang yung ibig sabihin ng n factorial. For example, you have 5 factorial here. Kaya siya naging 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kasi tingnan nyo. Diba? N is 5. So, I'm going to write 5 here. Okay? Tapos, sabi sa sunod, 5 minus 1. Okay? So, that's why we have 4. And then, N minus 2. So, what is 5 minus 2? You'll have 3. Okay? And then, what is 5 minus 3? It is 2. Tapos, ang sunod na dito, 1. Tapos na. Kapag naging 1 na, tapos na. Okay? So, that's why 5 factorial is equal to what? What is 5 times 4? 20. 20 times 3, 60. 60 times 2, you will get 120. Alright? So, again, ganito ang ibig sabihin ng n factorial. Okay, so this is the first number. Okay? So, to find n, you try to write this in terms of factorials. Right? Okay, you just recall the combination formula. And it looks like this. Diba? So, n factorial, right? Tapos, n minus r factorial times r factorial. Right? And then, we try to simplify. Okay, ganito naman ang gagawin ninyo. Nakita nyo? So, kaya kanina, pinarecall ko kung paano nyo sinusulat ang n factorial. Diba? It's like n times n minus 1. Okay, stop na ako sa n minus 2. Tapos, lalagyan ko na ng factorial. Okay, bakit? Kasi, nakita ko, magka-cancel out naman siya with this. Nakita nyo? Okay, so, meron na lang akong n times n minus 1 divided by 2. Kasi 2 times 1 is 2. Ngayon, to simplify further, kung hindi nyo kaya yung cross-multiply dito, yung 2 i-cross-multiply doon, okay, pwede nyo rin siyang isipin as you multiply both sides by 2. Tingnan nyo to, kapag minultiply ko tong side na to by 2, magka-cancel yung 2 sa denominator. Okay? Tapos ito, i-multiply ko rin ng 2. Okay? So, ganito ang magiging itsura niya. Ganito. Nakita nyo? So, you have n times n minus 1 equals 2 times 78. What is 2 times 78? Sige nga. It is, so 2 times 8, 16, carry 1, 2 times 7, 14. You'll get 156. Okay, so pwedeng ganito nyo siya i-solve. Okay? Basta alam ninyo, tingnan to ha, n times n minus 1. Ang ibig sabihin nito, dalawang magkasunod na number. Okay, pababa. Mas malaki to kesa dito. Okay? So, pwedeng ganito nyo siya i-solve. Parang magpa-prime factorization kayo. Okay? Do you still recall the factor tree? Okay? So, ganito yon. Mag-isip kayo ng factors ng 156. Okay? Okay lang kung mapili nyo 2. Ayun, 2 times 78. Okay lang. O sige, 2 times 78. Okay? Tapos, isip pa kayo, ano pang pwedeng factors ng 78? Kasi ang 2, okay na tayo sa 2. 1 times 2 na lang yan. So, okay na yan. Prime number na yung 2. What about 78? Okay? Ano matry natin? Sige. Gusto nyo 2 ulit. Pwede naman. 2. Anong sagot dito? What is 78 divided by 2? You'll get 339. Right? Tapos ang 39, hindi pa yan tapos kasi pwede pa natin yung i-factor. You will get what? Pwedeng 3. Okay na ang 3 kasi prime number na yan, right? 3 times 13. And you're done. Okay? Tapos anong gagawin nyo dyan? Parang trial and error. Okay? Kasi itatry ninyo kung ano kaya itong dalawang number na ito na kapag pinag-multiply ko, 156 ang sagot. Okay? So, pwedeng itry nyo, 3 kaya to? Kung 3 to, edit 2 ito, di ba? Kasi 3 minus 1. So, 3 times 2, 6 lang yun eh. So, hindi pwedeng 3. Okay? Pwede nyo rin itry ang, what is 2 times 2? 4. Pwede rin 4. Okay? Kung 4 to, 3 to. So, 4 times 3, hindi rin. Di ba? So, kaya siya trial and error. Okay? Pero usually, by instinct, makikita nyo, dapat mas malaking number ang gagamitin ko. So, you try 13. So, if I put 13 here, okay? Tapos, 13 minus 1 is what? 12. Okay? 13 times 12 is equal to 156. See? So what is the value of n now? Your n is 13. Now, if you don't like the trial and error method, meron namang algebraic method. Let me show you. Okay, so di ba dito tayo nag-stop? N times n minus 1 equals 2 times 78. Okay, algebraically, this is how you solve it. Yung i-distribute mo yung n sa loob, so you're going to have n times n, you'll get n squared, and then n times negative 1, you'll get negative n. And then, itatranspose mo tong 156 dito sa side na ito to make one side equal to 0. Okay? So, ganito. Okay? So, naging quadratic equation na yan. Okay? Kapag quadratic equation, you try to factor or use the quadratic formula. Okay? Luckily, this one is factorable. Okay? So, ang factors nito ay ganito. Yan. Kapag yung dalawang numbers multiply and then the answer is 0, okay, it can be like this. Ito, the n plus 12 is equal to 0, or the other factor, which is n minus 13, is equal to 0. And then you solve for n. Here, okay, we get negative 12, right? Because we transpose positive 12 to the other side. Dito naman, we transpose negative 13 to the other side, it becomes positive 13. Now, which value is correct? This one. Okay? Because the value of n is a non-negative integer. Okay? So, it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. Okay? We cannot have a negative value. Alright? So, pareho naman yung magiging sagot. Pero yun nga, ito medyo matrabaho. Okay? So, for extra work nyo ito if you like to solve more. Alright? Okay. Let's try another one. Here. Okay, let's find n. Again, we write this in terms of factorials. Okay, so that's n factorial. And then this is n minus r factorial. Then r factorial. Nakita nyo? And then, yung n, isusulat ko as ganito. N times n minus 1 times n minus 2, and then magsastop na ako sa n minus 3. Then I will write factorial. Hindi na ako magdedire-diretso because magka-cancel na yan with this. Okay? So, cancel natin. Okay? And then, what is 3 times 2? 6. Okay? So, sana marunong na kayong mag-cross multiply. Okay? So, that's 6 times 35. So, kaya naging ganito. Okay, tapos I just copied n times n minus 1 times n minus 2. Okay, what is 6 times 35? Sige nga. 6 times 35 equals 210. Right? Okay, so, yun lang yung isipin nyo dito ha. Ito, tatlong numbers yan na magkakasunod. Okay? Pababa. Ito yung pinakamalaki, ito yung nasa gitna, ito yung pinakamaliit. Alright? Okay, so, hindi ko na to gagawin algebraically. Ipapakita ko na lang ulit ang factor 3. Okay? So, kunyari, ito, 210. I'm going to write 210 here. Tapos, siguro naisip ko agad, 21 times 10. Kita nyo? Okay, tapos, yung 21, maiisip ko kaagad 7 times 3. Tapos yung 10, 2 times 5. Like that. Okay? Tapos magta-try lang kayo. Anong gusto nyong i-try muna? Okay? So, kunyari, pinili nyo 5. Pwede rin 6. Ayan, no? Okay, so kunyari 5 ang pinili nyo. Kung 5 to, ano yung sunod? 4. Tapos, 3. 5 times 4 times 3. Sige nga, what is 5 times 4? You'll get 20. 20 times 3, 60. Hindi yon. Okay? So, mas malaki pala dapat. Okay? You try 7. Okay? So, if this is 7, okay? Sige nga, ano ang 7 minus 1? This is 6. Okay? And then, 7 minus 2, 5. Okay? And then you get their product. Mas madali muna to. 6 times 5. What is 6 times 5? 30. 30 times 7. You will get 210. Tama. So your answer is n equals 7. Okay. Actually, kung magaling kayo mag-inspect, okay, pwedeng hindi nyo na ito ginawa. Kasi tingnan nyo dito. Okay? Di ba 6 times 35? Tapos, di ba ang 35, it is, 5 times 7. Okay? Tapos, tingnan nyo, meron akong tatlong numbers dito. 6, 5, and 7. Tatlo yan. Di ba? Ilan ba tong numbers na to? Tatlo din. Si n minus 1, at si n minus 2. Okay? So, ito yung n. Tapos, ito yung n minus 1. Ito yung n minus 2. Okay? Kasi si n yung pinakamalaki. And then, ito yung nasa middle. Ito yung pinakamaliit. You see? So, ito yung n ninyo. Okay? Again, this is by trial and error. Okay? You may do it algebraically. How? You multiply this. Okay? Magkakaroon na kayo ng n cube. Okay? N cube. Okay? Kapag minultiply nyo yan, and then transpose 210 to the other side. And then you recall how to solve or find the roots of a polynomial equation. Okay? Okay, what about this one? So, paulit-ulit lang yung process. Okay? So, again, if you're given like this, you're going to solve for n. Try to write this combination notation in terms of factorials. Okay? N factorial over n minus r factorial times r factorial. Okay? Equals 15. Kinopya lang natin yon. Okay? And then, expand din nyo yung n factorial. It becomes n times n minus 1 times n minus 2 times n minus 3 times n minus 4 factorial. Stop na tayo doon kasi magka-cancel naman siya with this. Okay? So, let's do it. Okay? And then, what is 4 times 3? 12. 12 times 2? 24. Tapos, ilalagay lang natin siya doon. Cross multiplication. Okay, cross multiplication because para siyang merong 1 dito. Tapos yung 1, yung minultiply ko naman dito. Okay? So, wala namang epekto yun kung 1 to. Okay? So, kaya cross multiplication. Alright? So, that's why we have 24 times 15 here. Okay? So, what is 24 times 15? Sige nga, let me use my calculator. 24 times 15, you will get 360. Okay? Tapos, tandaan nyo, ano to? Ito ay 4 na numbers na magkakasunod, pababa. Ito yung pinakamalaki, ito yung pinakamaliit. Alright? So, you may use again the factor 3. So, ito kunyari ang 360. Okay? Actually, pwede nyo consider 24 times 15, pero bihira kasing maisip yun, right? Okay. Ang 360, ang pinakamabilis kong maiisip ay 36 times 10. Right? Tapos, ang 36, 6 times 6. Tapos, ito, 5 times 2. So, you may start trial and error. Okay? So, pwede kayo mag-try ng, sige, 6, try natin. Okay? Kung 6 to, sige, let me write. Kung 6 to, ito, 5. Right? Ito, 4. Ito, 3. Right? O, you multiply. 6 times 5, 30. 30 times 4. 30 times 4, it's 120. And 120 times 3, you will get, 360. So, therefore, your n is equal to 6. So, magiging natural naman sa inyo yun if you practice more. Alright? Again, if you like the algebraic method, i-multiply nyo to. Okay? So, ang magiging leading term niyo ay n raised to 4. Okay? Tapos, some terms, and then ito yung magiging constant term ninyo. Ililipat nyo to sa kabila, magiging negative 360. And then, you try to recall how to find roots of a polynomial equation. Okay, so I think that's it. I hope you learned something from this video. Please don't forget to like this video, share this video to your friends, and please subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video.